Hello and welcome to ISB, however you want to call it. I'm so bored, I'm pretty sure it's on the scratch page. Today we're gonna see, well, how ISB works, what it is, you know, it's obviously it's a, scratch-based coding engine, and it's on V6. This is how to actually script in ISB V6. So, if we don't get started, as I said, ISB is a Scratch-based coding language, I guess. It does have its own syntax and stuff, so it's very important to remember. ISB is very, very weird. It's not case sensitive. Although I will be adding case sensitive, stuff, not to like the commands, but like to the variables, so you can have a variable with all lowercase and maybe all uppercase and whatever. ISB works from top. It's not started, is it? ISB works from top to bottom. So, wait. Before I actually start, the reason I'm using Turbo Warp, as you can see right here, Turbo Warp. Yeah, I'm using Turbo Warp. I do have different block colors, but yeah, I'm using Turbo Warp. I do suggest using Turbo Warp because Scratch does not allow some of the keybinds I have, like backspace and delete. They do not allow that. But to type, it's basically like any typing engine. If you use Word, Google Docs, have you ever typed before? Like, anyway, we have your basic keys. You can press Shift to do symbols and all that. This does autofill if you press a parentheses, and yes, the close parentheses actually puts it before it. And it also works with the other ones. So this got that one, and then this one, and it works with quotation marks, both sets of them, as you can see. Yeah, those, just those. Anyway, as I was saying, it works from top to bottom, left to right. Oh yeah, speaking of typing, to use uppercase letters, you do have to click. Not here though, since it'll do that, but click in an empty space that is not occupied by anything currently. Right? This part right here, here, we can just click S, boom, and it does work with other letters. I just won't show you. See? Wait, here. See? There we go. As I was saying, like, so many times, ISB works from top to bottom, meaning it will stop from this top and then end at the bottom. And it goes from the left all the way to the right. This stays the same with math, so it doesn't matter if, how do I put it? If it is like, PEMDAS you learned in school, that doesn't matter anymore. It goes in the order, as I said, left to right. There's nothing that can change that. Unless you go into the code and see that there is something that can change that, but I'll leave that up to you. Anyway, that's how ISB works, or ISB, whatever you want to call it. Let's get to the print statements, the most simplest things in coding languages that you learn at first. It is the same as almost every coding language. We print, and let me, hello, I spelled that wrong, hello world. As you can see, there's a terminal. If we click this, it goes to a terminal. If we click this, as you see, yeah, it prints hello world. If I press run, if I press this run right here, it'll hide things. It'll hide everything. If I just press this, it'll run. And as you can see in this terminal, it printed hello world. The case. If we go into our script, boom, there we go. As I said, it works from top to bottom, so I can prove that with another print. And then if we go to our terminal, it'll go the second. I did do a double space there, but don't mind that. In here, there are different types of prints though. First, we have our regular print. Then we have rprint or replace print. Then we have dprint or delete print. Well, we already covered regular print, so we can delete this. Rprint. I'd actually need an example of a print, so let me just rprint. It replaces a variable or string at the line number. As you can see, the lines over here, and there should be lines if I just put here, you know, the lines right here. It replaces whatever number is here, and it only takes numbers. Trust me, tried. It only takes numbers. So it can be 17, 18, 2,877. Doesn't matter. So it takes numbers. Let's say 1. Let's rprint hello at 1, and then dprint. Let me actually show you how rprint does. If we run it, did I get a syntax error? Line 6. Oh yeah. This, it is empty, because if the dprint is empty, it doesn't know what to delete. Just ignore that for now. This does have errors. Sometimes it will not display an error, and your code will just run. That only does it with loops, I think. I do need to fix that. So we'll get to the errors and loops later, but that should be simple, right? Anyway, as you can see, it replaced hi with hello. And if we go down here, and this only takes numbers as well, we can just press 1 and it deletes it. So if we go to our terminal, boom, it doesn't print anything at all. Now, I will say that ISB is not instant, so if you have like a loop, it will appear instant. As you saw, it looked instant, but it actually printed it, replaced it, then deleted it. Not instantly, trust me. Okay. Anyway, in here, yeah, that's basically what all the prints are. Prints can take variables, so like score, you know, prints can take variables, print score. Although if I do this, it should print score. I need to fix it to check if it's a variable. So once I actually publish this video, the bug will be fixed, so don't try it, okay? Anyway, it prints variables, and those are not in quotation marks if you're just learning how to code, apparently. Yeah, and that's how prints work. It also works with rprint, by the way. It's just the two things. That's how prints works. Now, there are weights, and there are different types of literally, I think, everything in ISB. So you have variety, you know? So there's two types of weights and wait until, just like the scratch block. This time no parentheses for this one, but there are for this one. Wait's the amount of seconds inside of this parentheses, as you can see. And I'm using arrow keys, by the way, if you didn't know how to move the cursor. And yes, this line is the cursor. Arrow keys, you can go down, you can go up, you know, basic and checks in there. And it takes the number. You can put a variable, just like in print, but not a string, because it'll treat it like a variable. And it'll say the variable does not exist, hopefully. Anyway, let's say wait 7 seconds, and then we can print hi. If we go to the terminal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I was counting a little fast, but yeah, that's what wait does. Now wait until is I need to fix that. Anyway, wait until is very weird. There are two types of wait until, or two things you can do with it: statement and comparison, CMP. Also, these spaces are necessary, by the way. You need these spaces. So whatever I'm doing, just make sure you note. Now wait until statement is like mouse down and just that. You know, the parentheses do have to be there. And mouse up. Also, key press, and then the key in here. So it can be anything like 4, G, the parentheses thing, tilde, space, enter, backspace, delete, things like that. Also, you can put whenever it is a statement, and then this holds for anything that has a statement or comparison. If it has a statement after it, you can put not. And it has to have spaces, by the way. All of these nots do work. I liked how I implemented the not thing, but we can wait until not a key press as well, so don't worry. And then comparison is, well, comparing. You know, in math, where you greater than, less than, greater than, or equal to, basically that, or not equal to. We can say, and I'm pretty sure this is correct. Let me check. All right. So, I was wrong. You can do math at this. So 10 plus 5, or I don't know, a variable. I did train AI on ISB to see if it could learn a new language. It struggled. But yeah. You can, let's say if 10 is equal to 10, and yeah, that's it. That's how comparisons work. Let's see. If we go here, let's just say wait until key A press, and then 10 is equal to 10. We can print 10 is 10, and key A was pressed. And then if we press run, once we press A, okay, the bugs were fixed. Yeah, the bugs were fixed. Now, it was something with like, it would give a syntax error even though it was right. I had to fix the thing. I'm surprised it didn't give syntax errors before. Holy crap, the freak. Anyway, as you can see, there it is. And yes, if I were to say not equal to 10, so that's denoted with a exclamation mark. If we're to go to the terminal, it'll be A. Oh my gosh, did it not work? Let's do some bug fixing. Okay, yeah, believe it or not, it took me like an hour to fix this bug. It's fine. But now, I actually did change this a bit. There are different things, of course, comparisons. Of course, you have equal. The regular one equal sign does not count. Then we have not equals. And then we have greater than or equal, less than or equal, greater than, and then less than. Let me just set it to equal. Also, I forgot to tell you this one thing. Math is kinda the same. Addition, same addition sign. But subtraction is the tilde right beside your one key. And multiplication, of course, is the asterisk. And then division is the slash. And that's for everything, subtraction. Okay, so just a note. And yes, you can do math in here. So if I were to say, like, I don't know, 10 minus 2. We run terminal. If I press A, it does nothing, and it actually kind of locks it, so that's why we have a stop button. Anyway, yep, that's wait until comparison. Yeah. Let's just reset that. Got the weights done. Yeah. We haven't touched variables at all. Unfortunate. Variables. There are, again, types of ways to set, not set a variable, make a variable. Constant, sorry, let and constant. What let does is that it makes a changeable variable, right, of value or string that can be changed, right? So let's say let my var, right, I'm just putting the capital because I want to, it's not case sensitive, equal 10, and then we can say let, or constant, let's say my const equal 5. Now, okay, yeah, you can do math inside print statements. If I did say you couldn't, you can. So if I would say 1 plus 5, if I were to run print, variable does not exist. Holy crap. Wait a minute, what? Oh, wait, actually, I'm gonna just create a whole nother print that's called just imprint, which is just math. Alright, yeah. So variables, two types of ways to make variables. Let my var equal 10, constant, or const, C-O-N-S-T. My const equal 5, and remember it's not case sensitive. Don't mind that. You could still do this, hopefully. Let my const equals. So we're actually just gonna say, let's let const var equal, and then you can set things. So set, and let's say var equal, and we're gonna do some math. So my var plus my const. Also, these spaces are necessary, so make sure you add those spaces. By the way, thank you. And then if we print it, it should end up at 15, hopefully. Yay! See, 15. Anyway, yeah, that's variables. I showed how you can use set. You don't have to have math in your set, but you can. There are also another kind of set. If I were to do this and set var, right, plus equal, right, minus equal, meaning we're subtracting itself from whatever is on the side, times equal divided by. So let's just set divided by 3, and then we're gonna print it again. So let's print var, and let's go to our terminal 5. Yeah, that's variables. If you want to review it, you can. I think I also should, no, that's fine, that can be later. Now, here's the most, important part to ISB is ifs, not the ifs itself, but what comes later. So, there are ifs, like a statement and comparison, just like the wait until. So we have if statement, right? And it's just like comparison and wait until. So the statement, you can think of it as like a block. After the statement, it's a mouse down, of course. It can be key pressed, and you also can do key pressed basically any scratch key you can do. That's scratch compatible key. That's for statement. If I go in here though, statement key press, and the same for comparison. You can You know, this is the same for comparison, by the way. Let's say statement mouse down, right? Then we say in. Now this is where it gets difficult, because it will be very difficult. You have to specify where this close parentheses is, right there. And here, if you don't, let's just say like an example. If I say 8, I can go into the terminal, I can run it, then you need to add a then. Now it should give me the error message, because I was trying to get an error message. Anyway, as you can see, it has to be 6, and if I do this, I'm clicking it, it does nothing, and as it goes from top to bottom. So it won't wait for the mouse to be down. It'll just, when it goes to here, it checks if the mouse is down, continues onward. And this will actually skip the index to 6. And if it is true, if this mouse down is true, then it'll do the 4 and 5, or whatever is inside of these parentheses right here. It also works with comparison, by the way, so I don't really want to do an example, but we can. So let's say if comparison 10 is not, and it does nothing, as you can see. We also, if you think it's, you know, not real, we can print, and if we run, it doesn't print high. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, yeah, that's how ifs works. End is a crucial part of ISB, just like the top to bottom. If you get one line off, doesn't matter, it won't correct you. It checks at this index number. These numbers are important, where if that is there. So be sure you get all those sorted out. Yeah, that's ifs. We also can do this. Now, you might have thought, well, does the end have to be below the if? Actually, no. We could put it right here. Now, it does look weird, but trust me. And then it turns into a loop. A loop. Because it goes here. And if this is false, it'll go here. So it's typically a repeat until this is false, you know? Kind of like a repeat until loop, but still. We're saying if comparison 10 is not equal to 10, then we are going to end 2, which is right there. So we're going to check, this parentheses does nothing, and go, we're going to print high, then we're going to say, oh, okay. And if we go to the here, it does it. And as I said, it's not instant. It does take a bit of time. It would be straight to infinity. If it was instant, but it isn't. But it is fast. It is fast. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 100.1 seconds or something like. But as you can see, and yes, we can stop it. It won't crash your game. You're fine. But this can be used as a loop, and that proves that end can be anywhere in the script. We also can have nested ifs as like ands. So let's say if statement mouse down, then we want to end, and I'm just gonna say end at 10. Now we can actually print. This won't print. And then we could print. This will print. Alright. So it kind of works as did I yeah, I forgot to add the print, so let's see, terminal run. This will print. And as you can see, 10 is not equal to 11. I'm pretty sure, actually, if I were to go to the script and say, let's see, 10, go to the terminal, this will probably print, or this won't print. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, that's ifs. Pretty cool, right? Now, you might have been wondering, well, I don't want to, kind of stop the script on my own. So, how do we do that in the script editor, right? Simple. It's simply a end script with these parentheses. So, I can do another demonstrations. There's no values inside this parentheses. So we can actually go like print. Let's just print 1. Also, you can't really print numbers like 10. If it's greater than 1 digit, then you can't print it. So you can print 0, you can print 9. Don't ask. Just if you want to, go inside the actual code in ISB. Go to the list variables or something like that. Then you'll see the numbers 1 to 9 or 0 to 9 in that list, and you'll see that it's all constant. So that's how you can't set one, like set 1 equal to 0. Then if we go here, rerun, you cannot change the value of constants, and that's true. You can't change the value of constants. I don't think I showed that example. But yeah. But if you set 10 equal to 0 and run, well, or 20 equal to 0, it doesn't really set anything because it doesn't exist. Anyway, in script, let's see. And then let's just print 2. We go to the terminal. Should not print 2, and it doesn't. That's what InScript does. Now, you might have thought, okay, I like the end thing, with like the parentheses, like in the if. I like that. How do I replicate that? Like, what if I want to go from 2 all the way to like 20? Well, you could do that with jump script, and it does as it says, and it takes a number value. Jump script, let's say 10, right, as a set value. And if we do that, we jump this script. And note, if you jump this, no, you're fine. No, it's fine. Yeah, I was thinking of past versions. And then if I do this, and then boom. And then there's no if statements, there's no nothing. So if you want to jump it, see, super simple. Yeah, jump script, put any value in there. And then we have loops, or increment loops, while loops, the whole bunch. Let's start with increment loops, or INC loops. That takes a variable. Now there's an already made variable, I, for this occasion, like loops. You don't have to use I for loops, but I'd suggest using it for loops. And then for, right? And we could put any number, and there's already another variable called infinity, so we can actually put this infinity. right. You can still use infinity outside of loops since it is a variable, and this can take variable things. So you can say like for p not minus 2, right, or p minus b to 0, but still. But we're gonna say for 5, and then end we're gonna say 3, right? And then we're gonna print I 5 times. Hopefully it prints I 5 times. Print it 6 times. What the freak? Did I not fix that? Please tell me I fixed that. Okay, now it works. There's so many bug fixes I need to do. It's insane. If I go to the terminal, it prints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I does start at 0, but no. Anyway, yeah, and then you don't have to put I in here. You can put any variable, so we can put a and we're just gonna say like s or like a equals let a equal. Did I seriously do that? Wow, it's so weird. But still, it could be any variable. Also, the variable does not affect this loop, so this will still repeat for 5. So if I set I to plus equals, I don't know, 5 times I, work. Oh wait, it doesn't work because think about it. It's the freaking end. It won't work. See? That's why it's so important. See? Look. Did it do not do it? What the freak? Hey, I said set I to I plus 5. Why aren't you setting I to what it's supposed to be? Set I to plus I times. Oh, wait, you can't do math in here. Oops, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can't do math if there's a plus thing, so you can just say I plus I. No. I plus. No. 5 times I plus I. Right, so there we go. This is actually a really cool thing. So 1, right? And then I is 2, right? But then you multiply it by 5. Then add itself, so 2. So, well, yeah. Oh, no, 1 times 5 plus 1, which is 6, but then it's 2. That's how it works. Don't ask me, because it's difficult math stuff and it does those things, and I don't like it both. Anyway, 431555. Actually, I want to see what it does. It might make some weird patterns. Oh, I think it capped. Yeah, apparently the cap for the numbers might be somewhere around this. So, yeah. Yeah, it might be somewhere around here. And I think it's, yeah, that's a big number. I don't think you might need that, but that's a big number, whatever. Yeah, it's right about here where it stops, 27. But that's still cool how it, explodes. What was I doing? Was I showing you things? Right, I was. Well, that's an increment loop. Um, yeah. I don't think you can do the same trick with increment loops where it is like, no, you can't, because it goes from top to bottom, right, left to right. So you have to remember that one important rule about ISB. Um, yeah. You also can make jump loops, which is cool. So if I were to go like jump, ripped, one. Yeah, it just does that. Yeah, it's a jump script. So you can make several loops in the ISB. It's pretty fun. Yeah. Then we have while loops. It's like an if and while. So we have statement and comparison. I'm gonna do statement. So if while mouse up, we're just gonna end, right? There's no then. We're just gonna end. I'm gonna say print. Wait, yeah, because I wanna. Okay, I'm gonna print mouse up, and then wait until mouse up. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, that's the end of what ISB v6 can do. Except for one thing. Let me make a simple clicker real quick. Alright, so, there it is. Wait until. We got a simple clicker game. Now if we run, a simple clicker, a nice clicker. But I want to save this clicker. How do I do that? Like actually, how do I do that? What's this button? Okay, let's cut the terrible acting. If I press this button, copy, boom, we got a fully copied version of our stuff. Now, yes, theoretically, you could put these things inside your code. If you want to, go ahead. You can I think it'll paste. If you put a copied script inside your code and then copy that script, then paste that script, it'll have a game, right? Inside, right, of a game. So you can have packets of stuff, which is cool, if you simply just I don't know. So let's it says triple click. Boom. Let's Control C this thing. And then enter, right? Now I'm actually gonna click this green flag. I'm gonna do it 3 times. Alright, and then we can paste it. You don't have to click the green flag 3 times, I just wanted to show you. Just gonna say that again. It's either yes or no. And then paste your script in there. Boom. Now we can play it. And yeah, tell me what games you make. Yeah, that's it. That's it. If you have any suggestions for like things I should add, I'm welcome. I'm already adding things. Well, making ideas to add things. So yeah. Wait, yeah. Quick little note. There are comments, by the way. And there's comment blocks, so CMT, and same as thing, but it won't. Yeah, bye.